Welcome to A Word for Wednesday. In Luke chapter 21, Jesus details many of the things that are going to happen in the last days. Nation will rise against nation. There will be terrors and great signs from heaven. Jerusalem will be surrounded by armies. And then Jesus says in Luke 21:28, "Now when these things begin to happen, look up and lift up your heads, because your redemption draws nigh." We live in a day right now when the kings of the earth are rattling their sabers. Israel is in the midst of war, and there is a great threat of other wars and terrorism. And in the midst of this, Jesus does not tell us to bury our heads under the covers in fear, but rather look up and lift up your heads. Jesus has not merely told us to do something that he himself was not willing to put into practice. Isaiah 50 verse 7 is a prophetic passage about the Messiah, which states, "I have set my face like a flint, and I know that I will not be ashamed." One commentator says that this passage, to set your face like a flint, means that you expect something that you are going to do is going to be very difficult, but you are determined to be harder than the difficult thing itself. Jesus set his face like a flint towards the glory of God. He was not going to be swayed. He was not going to allow fear to dictate to him his course of action. And he is commanding us to look up to him. Many times more than we glance at the news of our day, we are called to gaze expectantly upon Jesus, to look up and to lift up our heads, not to allow ourselves to become absolute slaves to fear.